We should be getting the Christmas promo very soon, and what better way to go into it with a ton of coins? If you need some Madden Ultimate Team coin, check out my sponsor, MMOAN.com. Cheapest coins on the market, and it gets even cheaper if you use code Texas at checkout for a 10% discount. Finally, EA servers are now back working. They did remove the Gauntlet as I'm recording this video, so we cannot go ahead and proceed to get our free Nat 92 overall. Terrible player, but luckily for us, we got enough stars. EA finally gave me my stars. I was replaying the same solo challenge over and over again, and it wasn't counting. I just wanted to get my 1 star so I can go ahead and get this Gauntlet 2 collectible. That way I can upgrade a certain player in the pack and see which one is best for you guys to choose from. My best guess is they'll bring back the Gauntlet 2 later on today, but they wanted to go ahead and remove it and get people on the game to buy these NFL 100 packs because we all know how much EA likes their money. In this video, I'm gonna go ahead and re-rank the best Gauntlet players from Gauntlet 1. I have a Gauntlet pack right now, so I'm gonna do is go ahead and pick each and every single one, upgrade this card to a 92, look at their stats, look at their abilities, and then see which ones are best for your Madden Ultimate Team. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. To get this collectible, it's very simple. All you guys gotta do is get 75 stars on the Gauntlet. 75 stars, get the Gauntlet 1 upgrade token, and then 100 stars to get the Gauntlet Master, or the Gauntlet Veteran player, guess what it's called, right? Veteran Gauntlet player, whatever you want to call it, Gauntlet 2 player. So we got a 75 stars. Now it's time to go ahead and check out which one of these cards are worth upgrading to. Let's check out Leonard Fournette first. His 89 was a beast. Let's see how good his 92 happens to be. All right, spending some training on the Fournette to get all this stuff unlocked. And here is our Gauntlet collectible, which can be downgraded as well. So if you want to go ahead and exchange the players, obviously you got to refund all of this, put the 89 in the exchange set with a gold card. The set is repeatable, so you guys can try all these players out. But Leonard Fournette at 92 overall has 90 speed with 95 carry, which is really high, 93 trucking. And he has 85 speed move, 88 stiff arm, 88 juke move, and see what abilities he can possibly get. He gets pin and pull guru, he gets bulldozer, okay. And he also happens to get Bruiser, being a bruising back. Bruiser and Bulldozer at the tier 2 slot, and then you also have Bulldozer at tier 1. So you can go, I guess, best case scenario, Bulldozer at ability 1, Bruiser at ability 2, and then at the last slot, you're not throwing the ball to this guy to the backfield. That is not smart, but I guess pin and pull guru might be the best if you guys run, what, it's his pitch, toss, and counter plays. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of his abilities. Then he can't get anything glitchy until he gets a better card down the line, which will probably be obviously when Gauntlet finishes out with Gauntlet Master. But as of right now, I'm not a big fan of this Leonard Fournette, especially if you guys are grinding levels as it is anyway. You probably already have a 93 power pass, which I personally believe to be the best to be used on a guy like Eric Dickerson. There's only halfbacks in this game that Fournette is probably a waste unless you're a Jags fan or you're running an all-time LSU theme team. All right, look at that. Gauge of the pack, I believe that you got from the Gauntlet, maybe from leveling up. We got Larry Little right there, which is probably not going for as much anymore now that we got that Larry Allen in the game. We saw Fournette, let's check out Juju Smith-Schuster. What a weird week for Juju, right? We just got a limited time card, so if you Steeler fans out there can't afford it, this is gonna be a nice option for you. So let's go ahead and put this collectible on him and see what his stats look like at the 92. Out here with 89 speed, 90 acceleration with the, 86 agility. So not going to be as shifty in the open field as some other cards are in this game. And then 92 catching traffic, 92 spec catch with 92 stamina. So nothing crazy there. Let's check out these ability slots. So tier 1, he gets slant specialist. Tier 2, matchup nightmare, which is glitchy on tight ends, not really on wide receivers, unless you are going against a guy that's just running a weird defense. Cross specialist, so the standard stuff you typically see. And then the last slot, it's in and out elite, route technician. So the basic stuff that most receivers have in this game. Let's compare this guy to receivers on my team right now. So obviously, if we round levels, you have 96 Torrey Holt at level 80, who's going to have the 94 speed, I believe. So it looks like Juju's better. Everything's like in spec catching traffic, but in terms of better receiver, Holt's better. We got Tyler Lockett out here. Juju's again better in catching traffic and spec catch. And then Brandon Cooks, yeah. So it looks like Juju's saving grace is the fact that he is a good spec catch receiver. But for the most part, not lacking at 89 speed. Most guys on defense got Denzel Ward. Most guys got Deion Sanders. Those two cornerbacks have at least 93 speed if you're not even got chemistries active on them. So that is going to be a problem. This guy is not going to be able to create separation unless you get him active. So not a fan of this card. And also on top of that, like, again, you can't power this card up. So if you're going to be rocking a theme team or you want to get a faster Juju, you're better off buying the one off the auction block, even though it may be more expensive. It's a better card in the end. And obviously, you're going to wait a whole ass series to get another Redux card. But, like, in the year, Juju, when he gets his final Gauntlet card, is going to be a beast. But as of right now, not even a card I would consider. Round 3, let's check out this Ed Oliver, who I maintain to be one of the worst cards in this game. The run stopper came on D tackles and defensive ends is like the biggest scam of all time, bro. This dude stats, like, look at this man, bro. Like, what? He's terrible at everything. Like, what? Well, let's give him a chance, man. Let's see what he looks like. We go ahead and put the abilities on him. And, you know, I get them all the way maxed out to 92 overall. Let's see what he unlocks, obviously. I don't even know why I'm putting this token on him. Actually, I got to see this last slot could possibly be, which I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Anyway, this is Ed Oliver with 80 speed. So you got a +2 overall speed increase for a +3 overall, which makes a lot of sense in EA's eyes. 86 acceleration, 88 strength, still not in the 90 category. And if strength actually mattered, that'd be kind of fire, but it doesn't. He does have 95 impact block, which, actually, I wonder what my impact block is on Reggie White. Reggie's at 93. Which I don't notice at all. 86 block shed, still not great whatsoever. But again, block shed does not matter. Reggie White has 97. He does not block shed with 88 hit power. So my guess is since he's run stopper, he'll be able to get run stopping abilities, which again don't work. So this card is just even becoming more useless. So at tier 1, he gets secure tackler. Doesn't get reach elite, which is unfortunate. All right, wait, no, yeah, right? No, gets clutch. Tier 2, he gets tackle supreme, okay. He gets out my way, which doesn't work on defensive line because, well, defensive tackle, I should say specifically. If you got a defensive end, still may not work occasionally, but you get my point. He gets goal line stuff, which doesn't work. I'm really negative about this at Oliver. And then, yeah, goal line stuff, no outsiders, inside stuff, and then obviously run stopper here. I feel like what EA needs to do with this run stopper thing, since none of this stuff actually works consistently enough, they should let this motherfucker get all of it, right? Get goal line here, get like no outsiders here, no insiders here. So we can actually kind of see this guy in action, but be able to choose between one or the other when it doesn't work consistently is kind of annoying. So this guy doesn't got good enough stats, in my opinion. This dude is not anything special, man. Like, this ability is, that's really terrible, bro. Aaron Donald, if you got him to a 92 overall, play my defensive tackle, is going to be a much better D tackle. Keep in mind, he's not going to do anything because this game sucks. In terms of defensive linemen getting block sheds, stopping the run. If you run stretch the entire time, you'd love this game. It's amazing. But you're trying to stop the run, bro, these D tackles don't do a goddamn thing. We got 2 more players left, Devin White and Derwin James. Check out my man Devin White, run stopper linebacker, which happens to be a really good archetype. We got the Ray Lewis out there, looks amazing, and Brian Bosworth. This Devin White going to be the number 3 linebacker that everybody covets because of how affordable he happens to be. So right now, this dude at 92 overall. It's going to be out here with 90 speed, which is fantastic, especially if you guys need a user. 93 tackle with, which I don't like about that, doesn't matter at all. 84 block shed, 95 pursuit with the 92 hit power. So at the ability tier 1 slot, you get secure tackler, get some fake, which is very important. Maybe not as much anymore for using them, but like it's still pretty important. If you're not going to be using them, you get enforcer at tier 2, which is amazing. Which is okay, so that's fantastic. And at tier 3. He gets run stopper, strip specialist, pick artist, and then all the other stuff that's not that great. So I like Devin White simply because he's affordable. Like, if you want Ray Lewis, he's going for too much. Brian Bosworth is the same thing as well. So there's not many middle linebackers in Madden that can get the enforcer, right? Jalen Smith is a high enough overall with his power up, but because he is a pass coverage linebacker, he doesn't get enforcer. Same thing with Roquan Smith. So a lot of guys have to result in using safeties in this game. But if you want to stop the run, well, the way I want to stop the run is out of the 3-4. And I don't want to break the bank buying those expensive cards. So this Devin White is a perfect card to fit in my 3-4, activate with these abilities, and it helped me at least stop the run with the enforcer activated to force these fumbles. The thing about this card is he already has another card in this game that you can buy off the auction block. And it happens to be the same overall as his Gauntlet 1 upgraded version. Please have the same stats. Don't pull no bull bleep EA. Don't be Dallas Clark out here. Have the same stats. Have the same stats. Yes. All right. They got the same stats. So EA, there's some continuity here, at least as of on the back of the card, it looks like. Okay. And so because you can just buy Devin White off the auction block, and once the next series comes out, we should have a power-up Devin White. So for those that want to make him faster, 92 speed, or no, 93 speed with Brawler, that is going to be a better card until Devin White gets his final card down the line, which then can be powered up anyway. So because I feel like you can just replace this guy with somebody off the auction block that is the same card, as you guys can clearly see, this is a guy that I probably would not do unless you guys don't have the coin to pick up the auctionable version. Got one more play to check out, though. You gotta check out, it's gonna be my man Derwin James, who I'm sorry if you guys got power-ups for. Unless he does something during the NFL season or gets like a random playoff or Christmas card, you're out of luck from getting one of the best cards in this game in terms of like value, right? Like you get a guy out here at his 92 with really good stats, 89 speed with 91 excel, 90 awareness, which is pretty high, 92 hit power. I'm pretty confident he gets Enforcer. He has to get Enforcer, right? Like he has to. Check out Tier 1. He gets Tip Drill. It's typical stuff. Tier 2. There's my favorite chemistry on defense. Enforcer, baby. So you can get this guy out here paired with Pat Tillman to help stop the run. And this dude can hit stick dudes and make them fumble the ball. Love it. Lumberjack as well. Then Tier 3. Tackle Supreme. Tackle Supreme. He gets Reach Elite, which is useless. No. Okay, so he does not get any good Tier 3 abilities. I wish he could get Unfakeable because that would be very clutch. But he does not. And so because of that, I think I might end up changing my rankings on this. Unfakeable. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm going back. I'm not changing my rankings at all. I keep forgetting they recently patched the game where users don't get faked out as much. So you can use your Derwin James and not worry about this card being faked out as much as it was like a week ago, which is really good. So yeah, let's go ahead and rank these cards right now from worst to best. So let's go ahead and start with number 5, right? Ed Oliver is the worst player in this game. I have a run stopper in Vita Vey who has the same stats as this dude, bro. Same block shed, like better strength, good impact block, all that stuff. I don't see that guy on the field whatsoever. So Ed Oliver, for that reason alone, got to be 5. If EA fixes the run stopping abilities, then those cards will probably get jacked up as well. But I just don't see the point in EA dropping stuff that doesn't actually work right now. So hopefully they hear our feedback and, you know, tune that shit. Because I feel like you're investing in defensive linemen to stop the run specifically, and a guy still runs the ball. Something's wrong with those abilities. So Ed Oliver's 5. Coming in at number 4, we got Leonard Fournette. Like this dude's card, man. 90 speed is fantastic, but just because of the amount of running backs that we have in Madden right now, you can just use basically the 92 power up Eric Dickerson, and he's going to play this better than that Fournette. So obviously being at the coins, Fournette makes sense, but in terms of what you're needing for your team, there's a lot of halfbacks in Madden right now. So Fournette is number 4 for that reason alone. Number 3 is going to be Juju Smith-Schuster, just because of his 89 speed. Doesn't really bring anything to the table. He has good spec catch, but you know, has good spec catch as well, tight ends, and they're also slow, so use one of them instead of a wide receiver. And then number 2, we're going to put Devin White there just because you can go to the auction block and buy his 92 for a really affordable price. And then when the power comes out down the line, that card is going to be even faster. He gets Enforcer, can stop the run with Enforcer, not stop the run with his low block shed because you can have 99 to not stop the run. But being able to have a 3-4 linebacker and a 3-4 with Enforcer that's not going for as much as Ray Lewis or Brian Bosworth or even like Patrick Willis is super amazing. And then number 1, gotta put my guy Derwin James just because of the fact that he's 6'2" with the 89 speed at the strong safety spot that you can move down into the linebacker and the sub linebacker package, which is gonna be great. I wish he could have got Lurker though. That would have made this card even more glitchy, but the ability to get Enforcer is gonna pay dividends in terms of helping you all stop the epidemic known as stretch. So get out here, use this pass on Derwin, buy the Devin White and have your cake and eat it too. Post down in the comment section below which player you guys decided to upgrade. It's been your boy Texas, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Tryna stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.